Coming in slow.
For you?
Yeah, that's me, dude. I'm live. The multi-twitch.
Oh, I'm getting a call.
Coming in with that music that's whack. Folks should use that. Loop over and over, claiming that you got a new style. Your friends are ooh child, ooh child. Brainwaves are sterile. Look at them shades. Got the homies with the shades on. The enemies wall. So got the homies with the shades on down there. Jazeel versus Mura. Oh, I better make a post about this of some type. Let them know they can start pouring in. Get that lead in.
You like that hotline? That hotline music?
I can't hear your music.
Let me send it to you?
No.
Pretty
Only because we would have to coordinate pressing play.
Well, I just meant for your own use. That's all.
I'm gonna copy this.
Oh, DC, speaking of which, I saw you just straight ganked the photo from this. That Paramore. I saw you.
Yeah, I saw you, yo. I saw you.
I saw you there, man. I saw you do the thing.
/ Murasame Gaming. Let's let the guys pour in now, I guess. Bow, bow.
What's up, Jay?
We're on the same timeline voice-wise, right?
Yeah, should be.
Alright. Pull up your live action. Let me see what screen you got it on.
What you mean?
Like, you're doing the same footage as me, right?
Yeah.
Pull that shit up. Don't play it yet, but pull it up.
For the first week?
Yeah. Second week. Well, I guess you wouldn't have the first week anyway. Are you doing that thing, Austin, I asked you to do? Oh, look at you. Press play and then pause immediately, really quick. Yeah, awesome.
Well, you can't watch it.
I can
because
watch
it's going to
it.
be off if you watch it.
Well, I mean, I'll be watching my actual live stream that you and I both are watching. I'm not watching the stuff that shows up on the stream because obviously that's a couple seconds behind. All right. We're talking week 2. Week
Are we
2.
starting?
I mean, it's 7:30.
Oh, 7:30.
We got week 2s on
So
week
let's
tizzles.
also talk about all the shit talking you guys were talking.
Oh, the Cal
Especially
losers.
you. Yeah, right? Callus was like, man, get out of here. You can't, those scrubs.
Y'all were hating.
No,
y'alls
you
were
guys were hating.
hatings.
Actually, I can't even say you guys because I don't think it was the entire.
Dude, I was trying to
team.
get
I was
trying to get people to start talking shit. Like nobody's
Yeah, it
talking
was
shit
you.
yet.
You were being an instigator.
I'm trying to be, but nobody was biting.
So you're not a good instigator. That would not be
Apparently
your
not.
Pokemon hidden ability.
My shit is called what's that one that
Slack
Slacking has? Slack off, yeah. Mine would be slack off and be like every other turn I don't do shit. That's why that motherfucker has like 250 attack base though.
I mean,
Alright. You know what?
are we starting it up?
Well, we
Is
can
everybody
at
here?
least
Is everybody here?
we got Jay. I mean, he's all that matters, right?
We got Jay, we got Gur.
Grizzle. All right, we got. I got 5 viewers on my end. You probably got viewers on your end. Let's talk about the team matchup between Murrah and Jayzeal. Obviously, I'm Murrah, and
Are we starting
Jayzeal
this up? Yep. Yep.
is,
And so
is
what I'm
actually Jay.
seeing right now, I'm seeing that freaking Blissey from the week before.
You know, when you match up
Blissey
our
is nasty.
teams, when you match up our teams against each other, like I actually have advantage team-wise, matchup-wise.
But you don't show it.
Spoiler alert. Fucking. No, but I really the theme this week that we need to talk about is the RNG, the random number generator, because that can really fuck you up in some situations. So that happened to me a couple times. It happened to some other people a couple times this week. Like last week, if you noticed, when Zach was playing, who did Zach play in first week?
What?
Who did Zach play in week 1?
Zach played week 1. Let me pull up the sheet.
I should have that fucking.
No, I'm Murrah. Hush, Jay. Hush. You don't want to be Murrah. You don't want that responsibility.
You don't want that shit.
Alright, so scheduling. First week, Mr. Zach went up against Mike. And he
Yeah,
won his
okay.
match.
Yeah, he did. In that first match, you'll notice that his horse, Mudsdale, gets frozen and is frozen for all of 0 turns. So that's the random number generator that really can win or lose somebody a match sometimes, and that happens a lot in this week actually. So that's something to keep your eye out for. Now, if you look at the matchups, like I've got a lot of ground and rock types against his flying, his bug type. I got fire against that. I got some fighting. Oh no, I don't have fighting against his beware. That was probably one of my bigger faults there against his beware. And then I have shit that can go against his Goliathspod too, like whatever that fucking guy's name is. And I've got like the advantage type wise. The problem is sometimes just having the type advantage is not enough. So we're gonna do a countdown on this.
Yeah. Are you
All
ready?
right, are you on the play button?
Yep.
All right. So on the count of 3, when I say the word 3, we hit play. All right, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
And we started off the first match.
I wonder how
Right
close
into
we
it.
are. Yeah, I'm about to see how close we are as far as
Twitch.
yeah.
We'll see it come up.
I might stagger mine to catch up if we're not on the same time.
But right now we got Entei and Lycanroc coming out.
All right,
Then Bruce Wayne and Drop Top.
stagger yours. All right, cool. There we go. I think we're good.
Hopefully, we'll see.
And anyway,
So what did we start off with?
I got
Bruce
Lycan
Wayne
Rock.
making his escape.
I got
making his
Lycan Rock
escape.
versus
He brings out the Roserade. Lycan Rock with a taunt.
Pause.
Saying, bring it on.
Pause. Yep. All right. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead then. All right. So Stone Edge, that's what happens. He avoids that attack. The drop top misses this first Stone Edge, so I miss a Stone Edge right off bat. He fucking pulls in. Oh shit! I'm way ahead.
Goliathpod just came out. Into use Sacred Fire. It's gonna take out Drop Top. Oh no, Drop Top has Sturdy.
Because he has
Look
that,
at that
Sturdy, yeah.
Sturdy. I swear that's I've used it for Emolga as well. It wasn't really Sturdy, but it was the Focus Sash.
Focus Sash,
Sometimes
yeah,
clutch.
that can help.
Lycan Rock just fainted for me. We're off a little bit. That's okay.
Pause yours for like 2 seconds.
1, 2. You just brought out what's it called?
I'm like 15 seconds behind. It's hard to say. Anyway, we'll start it over on the next one. Anyway, Oricorio tried for Hurricane. Hurricane misses. Stone Edge misses again. That's that random number generator. I would
me a
have
favor.
killed both of his Pokemon beforehand. What's up?
Pause.
Mine?
Yeah.
Alright, pause.
Let me see what your numbers are at.
Mine are at 209.
Okay, I was at 210.
Alright, so you were
Alright,
really
I'm at
close.
209. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're on the same.
Hopefully.
Should be, roughly.
Demigod was just brought out.
Yeah,
Dragged
Demigod
out.
just
Not
got
even
dragged
brought
out.
out.
Yeah,
Dragged
because
out.
he used I think he used red card on him, which was a mistake, and that's why he gets 5 or 6 Pokemon instead of 5. Because obviously I would have killed that drop top in the next attack, but my fucking red card works against me.
Something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Let's talk about some of these names. Tom Brady,
Dude,
though?
Brady pulls it out, man. He's the reason. He's the reason I lose, and here's where it really makes a
Beating up
difference.
cheerleaders.
Fucking
Beating up cheerleaders, though.
Oricorio goes down. Oricorio goes down for and then I pull in Chansey, and Chansey, like, I didn't even think about this. Goliathpod has such high physical attack. Chansey's really vulnerable to physical attack. She can eat up some special attack, but like she gets fucked up by this physical attacker.
I mean, Blissey is pretty much for just solid special defense and clearing out the battlefield, making sure
Yeah.
everybody
You can
healed up and making sure that nobody has any status effects.
you can
And
tell
also
that
putting status effects, as we see, is that toxic going on Demigod right now.
yeah, we're on the same time frame. I don't know why our multi-twitch isn't lined up, but we are on the same time frame because that just happened to me too.
That's fine.
Either way, that toxic. I was trying to build that up because I didn't really think about Tom Brady doing so much damage against Chansey there, and he does though. And the problem is that random number generator really fucked me early on. I could have killed 3 of his Pokemon already if I had hit all 3 Entei's first attacks miss, and then Oricorio misses with Hurricane, and that was just that. Ribombee
The
comes
Ribombee
out
comes out.
just to
Yeah,
get fucked
multi-attack.
up. Yeah. I don't know.
Demigod.
Yeah, I don't know what he
Dang.
was. I don't know what like memory plate he was using, but I mean he's got some good sweepers on his squad.
He surely does. That Ribombee didn't stand a chance. Polio Sand sitting out on the beach like, just watching the monsoon of attacks come in while he just stays sturdy on the beach.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But he tries that last ditch a Shadow Ball. Emergency exit. Gotta go. Gotta flash.
Oh man,
And then Cuddles comes out. Cuddles
Oh.
comes out.
this dude too.
Poison
like,
takes a little bit.
I was trying to get this dude after this week. I didn't really think about Beware all that much until this week. Cuddles
Misses
comes in.
60%, move twice. Oh, Oh, poor Blissey. Still hangs in there, but after this hammer arm, nope. Golly. That hammer arm probably could have done it by itself, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Those moves that I had, like, the person said, I had a majority percentage chance of hitting, missed like all three of them.
Demigod was hurt by poison.
Doesn't matter though.
Withdrew Demigod. He says, nope. You know what? You're not getting any Pokemon this week.
Yep. So.
You know what? Roserade. Roserade was actually a Pokemon I was thinking about picking up on the waiver wire.
Me too, actually. Me too. But I go down 6-0. I mean, I'm not. It doesn't happen yet, but you can. I mean, Palosande's not gonna last.
Yeah. I mean, he's bulky, but he ain't that bulky. He ain't that bulky.
Yeah, exactly. So
I dig a drain.
down.
I did see this earlier when I was how you did a drain and then Roserade took the drain from you.
Yeah, there was nothing
I
could do. Yeah, I mean, I was just going at this point. I was just going for any Pokemon. So once we switch to the pause and go ahead and skip to the next video so we can start on the same thing, but don't play yet.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. This next one is 17 minutes long. So hit play pause just to bring up the teams real quick. And if you would, while I take a second to use the bathroom, talk a little bit about Mike's team.
Bro, are you serious? This man
What's up with Mike's team?
Leave me hanging. Go shake your ish. Go shake your ish, my dude. Go shake your ish. You good? You going to shake? You going to shake? Did you leave? All right, now we can talk a bunch of trash about Kalos, guys. Or no, Kanto. We can talk some trash about Kanto because I'm curious. Why are you guys trying to bang up on us like this? Where's all this trash talk coming from? Anyways, so we got Mike and Jay this week. Arcanine, probably one of my favorites. We got the Pikachu knockoff, as we've seen before. Jay also has the big-headed Persian. I feel like you've got a lot of mean Pokemon in your team. And then, of course, we've got Tyranitar, Jellicent. I thought about picking up Jellicent in a Cacturn as well. So this one, I want to say, this is the one 17 minutes long. Ladies and gentlemen, what were you guys doing? Are you guys even here? Is Mike and Jay here in the stream? I need to know if you are.
They are in the stream, yeah.
Okay, what the hell were y'all thinking? Like 17 minutes?
So for those of you that don't know, this next match is 17 minutes long. It's pretty dope though, if I do say so myself.
We got the Pikachu wannabe, the Arcanine, the big-headed Allergen, Mr. President, Fat Sumo, and the bubble monster, Arachnid. Is that what it's called? No, it's not Arachnid.
Aquanid.
Aquanid. That thing freaks me out. I cannot lie.
It's one of Jay's favorite Pokemon this year. So it's good to know about. You know, it's good to keep your minds on because this is a solid fucking Pokemon. I saw that shit do some damage this week.
He was putting in work.
Yeah, he was doing his work. I figured out why I thought we were behind on each other is because I had hit play on our streams. Yeah, I was okay. So anyway,
are you ready?
Yeah. So let's talk about it real quick though. I don't know what you talked about yet, but we can see Mike leading off with some his favorite Pokemon. Obviously, we got his Tyranitar, his Stoutland that he tried to use last year. He didn't really get a chance to maximize on that. I've seen him use Togekiss or Togetic in exhibitions. That's a solid Pokemon. It's got a nice special attack disbursement, and he's really got a lot of longevity on that Pokemon. So clearly you can see his defenses are in the Jellicent, the Lunatone, and the and the Togetic, and then his offensive are in the Cacturn, Tyranitar, and Stoutland. Now, conversely, on Jay's side, he's got a little bit of a physical bomb for those physical Pokemon that are his attackers on Mike's team. That's that Togamaru. He's got the Intimidate, I'm sure, Arcanine. We can only assume that it's got Intimidate. So that's going to take a little bit of down on there. His Fake Out Persian. Now, honestly, Gumshoes is a beast that people aren't ready for, and his two support Pokemon with Hariyama and what's that? Aquaradinid.
Oh yeah, the Araquanid.
Araquanid. Is that how you say? Is that how you say that?
I mean, it's a Pokemon name. We can't really entirely be 100% unless somebody who is Japanese says it.
That's a good point. Okay, so we're gonna do the countdown.
On 3.
1, 2, 3. Boom. We're kicking off.
All right, so we got to start up. Who do they lead? I'm going to say Arcanine's coming out first. I'm saying Jellicent is coming out first as well. One from each side.
I'm not sure. Here we go. All right, so Jellicent and Cacturne lead on Mike's team.
Yep.
Followed by Togedemaru and Arcanine. Exactly who we thought were going to lead. So Intimidate, go ahead and take down that Cacturne's physical. Jellicent's more of a special attack player anyway, so
really
that's
doesn't really affect it too much.
No, but Togedemaru is a good play. He goes ahead and withdraws the Arcanine for the Araquanid, who, by the way, that was such a good fucking move. That Araquanid is just gonna fucking eat it, and the Cacturne goes for the spiky shield, obviously anticipating that Arcanine was gonna hit it, but it didn't.
It was just Togedemaru. Taunt.
Togedemaru gets hit with the taunt. Yeah, that taunt's gonna go ahead and make him want to go ahead and withdraw that Togedemaru, but he keeps it in play, presumably for Volt Switch. There it is.
Yep.
On the Jellicent.
I mean, which works against that taunt too. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't work.
It resets
really
the taunt ostensibly, yeah.
Right.
And he gets back to his trainer.
I don't know a lot about the Alolan Persian, to be honest.
Yo, Fake Out, great move that he has access to and stab bonus on. And now also, like, he can Volt Switch into the Persian. So Persian can come in, get Fake Out, pull out, get Volt Switch back in on, do another Fake Out. You know what I mean? So he's got a little bit of, he's got some strategy there. He didn't start with the Fake Out, though. He go for the Night Slash versus the Ghost typing of Jellicent.
Get out, get that bulky SOB out of there.
And
I saw
here
that
comes the
Araquanid
Wiki Berry.
had that poison jab.
Wiki Berry, yeah. That's an interesting item. Like, if you're used to using Citrus Berry and other berries, Wiki Berry can heal you, but if you're a Pokemon that doesn't like dry taste, that's gonna confuse you. But obviously the Jellicent likes dry taste, so all of a sudden he gets a good little boost in HP and doesn't take the negative effects of it. Nightshade, not sure how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about Nightshade. It does 50 damage exactly.
I mean, it's good for a definite hit, but again, there's probably something better.
Jellicent survives by 2
with 2
HP
left.
2 HP,
Here
man.
comes the poison jab, and
that takes down that Cacturne
down.
with a critical hit. That's that RNG again.
Yup. And Jellicent, coming back with that recover.
You know, let's talk about Sierra Nevada. No, I'm just kidding. So Jellicent's still alive. Togekiss comes out. Now these are two big-ass, bulky-ass Pokemon. Awakranid is going to have to go back for Togedemaru. Oh, shit.
You've changed my man's name at least 3 times.
Awakranid? Yo, we're definitely off now. All of a sudden, I see what happened there.
Nah, like, we're on the same thing video-wise, but the multi-twitch is going to be a little
we're
bit
not, because my fucking thing reset itself because I accidentally knocked the shit out. Where are you at?
Oh, that's you. I'll pause it. I'm at 322.
322? Okay, hang on.
This match is getting intense. You're right, Gur. You're right.
Alright, let me pull back a little bit. I'm about to pause it and we'll do it on a count of 3. Sorry again, folks, for this. But, you know, it happens. So you're at 322, you said?
Yes, sir.
How about that Tyranitar pullout?
Right?
That was a good move. Yeah, Sandstream's going to be damaging his Pokemon for the rest of the match, presumably, depending on how long it is. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right.
There we go.
It's not very effective. The Persian is buffeted by the Sandstorm.
Togekiss gets buffed.
Yep,
yeah,
okay, so we're on the same page
we're
now.
on the same shit, yeah.
Alright, so this Sandstream.
Look how much fucking retreating they do in this match. Now, normally that's something you see a lot more in singles match versus doubles. Yeah, perfect that you would say that, exactly. So like you would see that more in singles and doubles, but like that's why we're seeing such a long match here, because they're both switching out. Really, if I'm gonna be honest, fucking perfect timing.
That Follow Me came a little late.
No, you're right about that, but you don't even talk about late shit until the end of this match, because like that's when it really comes in late. I mean, we got 14 more minutes on this shit essentially.
Close combat. Ooh. Oh, that's
Still
right.
not that
Because
much
of the
damage,
Follow Me.
and the fairy, typing kind of cuts down on the fighting type, and he was obviously reserving that for that Tyranitar. Volt switch
but
comes
that Follow
in.
Me ended up.
Can we assume that this Togedemaru, sorry to interrupt, we can assume that this Togedemaru is not maxed out in special attack. He's very obviously got his stats in the bulk category.
Oh, you're talking about defense and special defense?
Yeah. Because he is eating these attacks.
He really should have brought out something to take care of that Togetic, to be honest, because that's what's really kind of dampering his fight right now. Is because
that's what he brought. He brought Hariyama out for. I feel like.
Flying versus what?
Probably has poison jab on Hariyama, and Hariyama's super bulky. They both do a double protect. Double protect. Wall. Motherfucker. Wall.
Charizard used fake out. Which one's called Charizard? Is it Arcanine or is it the Hariyama?
Hariyama.
What the hell?
I know.
Togekiss buffeted by the Sandstorm. I feel like they might as well have had spikes as well. Spikes, toxic spikes.
You're talking about like, hey, what time are you on, by the way?
I don't know, off top. 450.
All right,
550. Cool. Excuse me, 550.
550?
Yeah, 550.
All right.
Now I'm going on to 6 minutes.
6, 7?
6 minutes.
What time are you at exactly?
I'm gonna pause it at 6:07.
Okay, cool. Because I keep slamming on my table like an idiot. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3. Alright, anyway, yeah, dude.
Follow Me comes back and becomes the center of attention.
Now, Follow Me is going to be a big move throughout this entire match because he can't target the Mons that he wants to target.
Right. That's why I feel like he should have just taken out that Togekiss, man. Should have taken out that Togekiss. And I did learn something about Follow Me. So if a Pokemon uses Follow Me and say I wanted to use Heal Pulse on one of my Pokemon, that Heal Pulse is gonna go to the Pokemon that used Follow Me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's another move that does something like that where like it makes the Pokemon mad and like they have to attack that Pokemon. I forget what it is.
Taunt?
It's not taunt. It's I forget. Maybe somebody will comment. Whatever. So he gets the all-out pummeling in though, kills the Tyranitar.
Finally. But still, that Togekiss being on the battlefield is a huge detriment. Take it out.
Look at these are his two biggest healers right here too, and they're both gonna sit here and just stall out on Jay. God damn, there's a lot of time left in this match. Another 10 minutes.
Still use Protect. Air Slash, good. That was a good call. Good call.
Bro.
So that Spiky Shield only works against physical attacks.
Yes,
like, it's
that's
not
correct.
Gonna do any
Yeah,
damage.
it's like Rocky Helm.
So I'm curious as to why Arcanine came out. I feel like another switch is gonna come.
Arcanine came out because this Togekiss is using Air Slash, like physical attacks.
Makes sense.
He's cutting down his.
But to have it out with that
attack.
Jellicent though, that's dangerous.
Dude, believe me, he knows. He knows. I'm interested to know why he brought out Charizard versus the flying type Togekiss shit. You know what? Because he only has that Air Slash. And he's drawing his ire. Either this Togekiss is going to use Protect, or this Togekiss is going to use Air Slash against the Charizard. So, like, he's making sure that he knows who he's going in. He's pulling his attacks to him.
Makes sense. Oh, that's Scald.
Persian goes down.
Oof. And Persian goes down! We have too many J's. We need to cut back on how many J's we let into the league.
Togamaru is who I think could have changed this entire outcome of this match. Like, when we get down to it, I feel like Togamaru really, the way that Jay used Togamaru defined, like, the outcome.
Ooh, that knockoff. But he's going to use recover, I guarantee. Maybe not.
For the
Maybe not.
Arcanine for another intimidate. Another intimidate against the Togekiss.
Both of them.
Well, yeah, but Jillison's still
It's
going
for
to use
the
physical
Togekiss,
attack.
right.
He uses
He used the
Encore.
Encore for another Air Slash? Or for Protect? I think it was a Protect, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
it
we
was.
kind of get him.
And he gets a double Protect!
Yeah, but next time he's going to fail for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, he could always switch out too. I feel like if he would have went for the Jellicent instead.
Yeah, because Jillison is just absorbing all this extra fucking damage.
Yeah. I feel like this was a big stall match. Ooh.
His own lightning
if he
rod works
meant to do
against
this.
him. No,
wonder
I
if he
don't think he
meant to do
did.
that.
I don't think he did.
But I mean, he used it with Volt Switch as a physical attack too. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that. I just feel like he fucking didn't think we're going to wait on his input, but I don't think that he had it planned to get lightning rodded. That's something interesting to take into account though, because Aris just picked up Gastrodon with Storm Drain. So, like, he's going to be able to eat up all those water attacks.
There's that Jellicent, finally.
That you got planned for him. Here comes with the mine.
See move.
Hits him with that new meme, 2017.
Shattered Psyche.
You can't lose if you use a Z move.
Oh, god damn it. There goes Gumshoes. Boom, boom,
Gumshoes
boom, boom,
gets knocked into the abyss.
To the Shadow Realm with you. To the Shadow Realm.
You'll have to duel me if you want your father back.
Right. Bruh, please take out this Togekiss.
He pulls in Togamaru, withdraws Togamaru. I don't know what the point of that was.
Togekiss used Protect. Maybe he knew the Togekiss was going for the Protect. And he was trying to take out the Lunatone.
Oh.
Nope. Because that Thunderfang. Dang.
Yeah, he was using Thunderfang and withdrawing Togamaru so Togamaru wouldn't absorb the Thunderfang.
That makes sense. But that ended up not doing too well for Arcanine. And then Togamaru's back out.
Togamaru's fake out. That's a good move for Togamaru to have, because if he's switching in and out a bunch and using his defensive spiky shield, he's going to be able to get in a couple fake outs with that Volt Switch in too, because he'll come in with another fake out. So that's just free damage.
Super effective. I'll be right back.
Aqua Radid survives by a fucking hair. Aqua Radid? Aquaridid. Air Slash finishes off Araquanid. Araquanid! That's how you say it. Araquanid! No! Protect. Obviously, Togamaru's fake out fails. Oh no, it goes to the Lunatone for a little bit of extra damage. Charizard goes for a double fake out. Protect happens. He's going for a double flinch. Doesn't matter. Basically got his effect off. Encore on to the Togetic. So Togekiss has to use Protect again. It fails. Charizard knocks off Lunatone. Oh, nope, does not kill him. Gets close though. Cosmic Power. Now that's a dope ass move. Raises everything. Are you saying I'm too loud? Is that what you're saying?
Woo. Alright, we're back. Lunatone? No, still not going down.
Barely, yeah. He's got those defense points.
There it is. There it is. Lunatone is down. I feel like a lot of this match could have been finished off had this Togekiss just been dealt with in the beginning. Need a Rain Dance team. You need a Rain Dance team. I think everybody should invest in a Rain Dance team. If you need water Pokemon, I'm the guy you need to see.
Except you miss every trade and wire opportunity.
Well, nobody asked for trades.
You gotta
I really
offer
didn't
them
want
too.
anything, to be honest. I didn't want anything.
You don't know what
I'm
you
always
want.
open for
You don't know
suggestions.
what you want. You gotta look at other people's team and be like, oh, that might help me, and then you gotta consider what you might be willing to give up.
Well, I already know what I'm willing to give up.
All right,
already
put
know.
that shit. You know, I feel like it's actually counterproductive to put the ones that you are willing to give up out there. You should always ask for what you want.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you.
Oh, I mean to say that, like, you should ask for what you want, because then people are like, oh, well, I might be willing to give this up for a blank or whatever, instead of you putting out what you want to get rid of, because then people are like, nah, leave that dead weight on his team. Alright, now here's where it could have changed. Togamaru uses, instead of doing a spiky shield, he does a volt switch, like an extra volt switch onto this Togekiss. Now he could have done a spiky shield that would have done damage to the
Yeah, because of the air slash.
to the Stoutland. It would have done damage to Air Slash, unfortunately, because though it's a physical, I think it's a physical, right? No, that's a special. No, that wouldn't have done damage, but he would have been able to get a spiky shield off one turn earlier on the Stoutland, killing the fucking Stoutland one turn earlier than he does end up killing him.
Yeah, air slash is a special. But still, would have protected.
Yeah, exactly, and then this Volt Switch would have killed Togekiss.
Follow
And that,
me.
it would have been different. It would have been so different.
Well, I mean, after so many moves, like how many turns do we know?
I mean, exactly. Like, you gotta consider exhaustion. Like, I mean, what are you thinking when it comes down to that? Like, oh, I'm already losing. Like, you're probably you're one Pokemon to two.
Spiky shield. Swing.
I would have honestly, in this situation right here, I would have gone for a second Spiky Shield just to try it
And then the crunch comes through.
for the KO. Yeah.
Oh, that was such a close match.
So
That was
that's
such a close
1-0. Mike gets 1 point.
Golly.
Pausing it. Mike gets 1 point, and Jordan loses 1. But that was such a good match, though. Like,
That was a fantastic match.
whew, that was a great match, man. You get down to one Pokemon, 33-0. Like, that's always worthwhile. Could have gone either way. One move different, and it could have changed the whole match.
I mean, yeah. He could have brought it out, but I mean, still going out with one Pokemon on the other team. You know, that's not bad. That's not
No,
bad.
never bad. Okay. So we're
So
at,
right now, up next we got Gur and Jalen. Gur and Jalen are up next.
I'm trying to remember who wins this one in my head.
I know who wins.
All right, I remember. Either way, I still don't know shit about Pew Mimikyu.
I don't either.
I fucking
No,
like
did.
like Decidueye, but I don't think he would work on my team as well.
No, I did play a couple skirmishes with Gur, and that P Mimikyu is is nasty. It is a very tricky Pokemon. Like, some of the combos I've seen Gur do are just devious. Devious. I don't know if he does it in these matches, but
he used
did on me.
In his first week he used Mimikyu, and he doesn't use him this week, and I actually get to trade him for that at the end of this battle. So like,
nice.
I get Mimikyu for that. So you're not gonna see that.
I saw you guys talking on the Discord about that. You guys are trading. I remember seeing that now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to start it up?
Yeah. All right. Ready for the 1, 2, 3?
Yup.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Let's get it started.
Leading off, we have Jalen challenging.
Yep.
Gur.
You were challenged by Pokemon trainer Jalen.
Decidueye and Pukimimu. I don't know how to say it. Sharpedo and Electivire. Now this is when you know.
Thanks, Peps.
The end of this match is when you know that Jalen, even though he forfeited his first week, he's no joke.
No kidding. That wild charge came in rough.
Hits Pukimimu for like really hard. That crunch almost completely KOs the Decidueye if he didn't have that focus sash.
The focus sash. Focus sash.
Spirit Shackle. This is what makes the difference. Spirit Shackle locks in that Electivire. And he had already taken damage from Wild Charge and presumably Life Orb. I didn't really pay attention that much. Now he's poisoned.
I didn't see it.
Now he's poisoned.
No, it was a Wild Charge.
Well, I know, yeah. I just didn't know if he had Wild Charge plus Life Orb. Either way, Mimikyu's rocking the leftovers. Poison's gonna take that Electivire down no matter what. Speed boost is from Sharpedo. That's when you knew that Jalen wasn't fucking around, because he was prepared with the right ability at the right time. Now he could have led with Sharpedo Protect into automatic speed boost, but he didn't even get damaged in that first match. So like he went for the right move by crunching out the Decidueye.
Right. So now he has he has a Protect on tap pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So he's ready to Protect for an extra speed boost. Basically, the Sharpedo is going to go first for the rest of the match.
Right now, they're 1-1. They're 1-1.
And I think that's the difference, is that if he had used the Sharpedo...
I miss Vileplume.
If he had used the Sharpedo a little bit better, he could have fucking pulled this out. Like Poison Fang. I think Sharpedo can learn Poison Fang. And if Sharpedo had Poison Fang, that would have been it for that fucking Azumarill.
Right.
Or if the Vileplume had a poison move like Gunk Shot or something.
But this play rough. Game over.
There goes that speed
over,
boost.
Sharpedo.
Sunk.
That shit was sunk. But now we got Torterra coming out, and Scrooge McDuck, Mr. Alakazam himself. God, I miss Vileplume. Oh, and he comes in with the Aqua Jet. He knew he was coming down, but he said, let's go ahead and get this out while we can.
Psychic's on the poison.
Done.
That's it.
Now you know that Alakazam, any Alakazam that comes out has his stats in special attack. So if you're not ready for that, you're gonna get bobbed.
Yeah, I would have definitely retreated. I would have definitely retreated Vileplume.
Yeah, right out the gate.
On that
unless you were fast with the Chlorophyll Sunny Day, that would have been your only.
If he had pulled in Avalon against the Psychic, and ate that Psychic, Avalon would have been able to get one more move off before he dies here.
Another Psychic. Ooh, those blasts just coming in hot.
Survives.
Yeah, he does. He's got that extra Tree of Life on his back. And the Aura Sphere is going to take Avalon down. The Sturdy is going to come into effect. That's a big one we've seen this season. Sturdy and Focus Sash.
I mean, that's big in doubles. That and Protect and Spiky Shield and shit like that. Shit where you can basically protect one of your Pokemon without they're gonna attack them, so you can keep them alive, and then you get free swipes at the opposing team. That's big in doubles, because one attack can always make the difference. Avalon goes down. That's 2 in 1 turn. Yep. That makes the fucking change. Gengar comes out with no friend.
No new friends. No new friends. No new friends. No new.
But he shadow balls the yep.
Yep. Here comes
Shadow balls the
Alakazam.
Alakazam for KO.
Boom. So he says, "You're coming with me, buddy.
Now,
I don't have a
Gengar
friend, but I'm
coulda-
taking you with me."
Gengar could have fucking mopped for a little bit, but because he's going up against 2 Pokemon, he doesn't stand a chance. Like he has Levitate on this Earthquake, but Rock Slide comes in. I don't know how that Flygon is faster than this Gengar. That
Maybe he didn't
really.
put the
Oh,
speed
choice.
stats in.
He could have had Choice Scarf on the Flygon.
That's true.
Because I don't know how. If he didn't put speed stats on his Gengar, speed and special attack, then like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dang. So end of the match. It was
BRB.
So did he have? He had Decidueye. He had Flygon.
He had 3 Pokemon, or no, he had 2 Pokemon left to Gengar 1. So he would have had 3 if Gengar hadn't gotten that Shadow Ball off on Alakazam.
All right. Next match.
Hang on.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just setting it up. Ooh, William and a Reese. All right.
She crawled in
All right.
the porch.
Huh. Wishy-washy. Yeah, wishy-washy. I feel like I don't know. Typhlosion, Smeargle, Scrafty,
Be alone.
Torkoal. I kind of want that Torkoal. That Torkoal. Tork. Porygon. Tangrowth. Yeah, I can't keep up with all these new Pokemon. All these new names. Like, honestly, I cannot keep up with any of them. For real. I'm looking at half of them on the wire. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I gotta go into Cerebi and try to figure out who the hell these people are. But while Murasama is away, we can talk about the rosters for next week. We still got a lot of new people on the waivers. And I think in week 6, we add more to the waivers, which is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how we're going to decide that.
Whoa, are you
We'll
talking about
see.
mid-season waiver?
Yeah. On how we're going
Last
to decide
year-
who gets in.
Last year, we all got 3 suggestions. And then we had a 2-week delay on all your personal suggestions. If we did suggestions this time, we would either have it down to 1 or 2 per person, though. Probably 2. I feel like that's fair. But we might just do like a round table on new Pokemon.
Yep. I mean, I'm
Alright.
down for it.
You
So we
ready
got
for
Will, and we got E-Ray Blitz. E-Ray Blitz.
You can tell off bat Will's going for a little bit more of a defensive strategy with the Kumala. The Ariados is probably going to be a setter. The Toxapex and the fucking Minior are both defensive Pokemon. His
I'm
2
hoping
sweepers.
that Wishy-Washy. I'm hoping
Wishy-Washy.
that Wishy-Washy comes in, puts in work.
Wishy-Washy is his physical sweeper, and Miss Magius is his special sweeper. Because in schooling, we're smoking reefer. Anyway, Wishy-Washy in schooling form actually has stats like I think identical to Groudon. All right, so ready for the 3?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. All right, we're off.
We're up. We're loading.
E-Ray Blitz.
Yeah, I saw that. E-Ray Blitz.
Sending out Scrafty and I'm going to get a goose
Mr. Green Pencil.
Bozuruka Skoro Sera Artist du Sun.
Everybody's got a shiny. Everybody's bringing in shiny.
Kumala's
Yours team was
Comatose.
mostly shiny.
Intimidate. I don't know a lot about Kumala, so that's interesting. Scrafty goes for the early fake out.
Like this.
Spore. Nice. Wiggle that mushroom. Ugh, that's kind of
You
gross.
wiggle that
Now that I
mushroom!
think about it. I like the way you work
I don't-
it.
Is that
Sleep.
Spore
We're gonna
that put
heal
him to
up.
sleep? Is that what happened?
Yep, the spore put him to sleep. Kamala's gonna use the leftovers. Moody's gonna come into play. Defense rose, and then something fell, right? Yep, evasiveness. fell. Which is fine.
Now, I do want to talk about this.
Quiver Dance.
Moody is broken. Moody is a broken ability. It's banned in most competitive outlets. We haven't banned it in this, obviously.
I feel like Reese just finds anything that's broken that we haven't taken out and just brings it to the league.
He's ready for it, man. We as soon as he had his team last year, we were like, we gotta talk about what we're gonna ban.
We might just need to ban a Reese altogether.
No. But yeah. So he has that Quiver Dance. That's a beast ass fucking move for him to have.
No kidding.
Plus
Moody. This fell again. Whew. Now, does that always do that? Or is it a different stat each time?
He loses one stage in a random stat and gains 2 stages in a random stat every turn.
Golly. Wish? Is this on Kamala?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, no more leftovers for you, my friend.
I don't know why he keeps passing out. I don't understand what's happening.
Spore.
Oh, yeah.
Golly. With Drew Scrafty, he says, alright, Green Pants, come back. And then sends out comes in onto the Toxic Spikes, but that's not going to do very much in this doubles match because his Pokemon are constantly asleep. Wait, but time passed it. Okay.
What other move would you have on him?
On Smeargle?
I mean, Quiver Dance into Baton Pass, like, come on.
Yeah. And then Spore, Moody. Yeah.
It's a ridiculous
moveset. Oh, you should have taken that Arachnid out, man. Wish came true. Heat Wave? Are we going to see a Heat Wave? I feel like we're going to see a Heat Wave. Everybody's taking poison. People are poisoned. People are sleeping. Eruption.
Eruption with the boost of Quiver Dance.
And Drought.
Is too much.
Kamala, use Wish. Please. 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 It's not going to be enough. Nope. Oh, and the fire type move? Nice.
Explosion.
That is a nice combo. That is some good synergy right there. That is some fantastic synergy.
You can always expect that from a Reese.
That was fantastic.
You want to know? You want to know what's dope about Torkoal? It's the slowest possible drought user. So when you come in on 2 Pokemon that have a weather effect, the weather effect that goes off first is dictated by speed. So the weather effect that comes second, the drought from Torkoal, will always be the dominant one.
Dang, Typhlosion said, I don't care that you're water. I'm gonna him.
This is broken. And then he gets
Torkoal
that solar beam.
Solar beam?
Yep.
Kamehameha. The Spirit Bomb coming down from the heavens. Wishy-Washy didn't stand a chance. Even with his schooling. Game over. Woo.
Torkoal just killed like 40 Wishy-Washies at once.
I don't even give a fuck. So has Aris lost any right now?
Nah. I don't know. Hang on. We're gonna see his belt in a second.
Yeah. Let me see your belt, bro. Shield's down. Oh no.
No, he hasn't lost anybody yet.
And he's just gonna keep going for it. Eruption.
Eruption after
We're gonna see another solar beam.
Are we?
Yeah. I'm gonna maybe. No, why would you do that? Speed's not gonna be enough. The Scald's gonna get off? Okay.
With the poison.
Typhlosion's. Yeah, the poison's gonna be.
It's gonna finish off the Typhlosion.
Now solar beam, here it comes. Give me your energy.
Mighty-Or faints.
I would have. He's not gonna be able to switch out the Typhlosion in time.
I'm wondering
Poison's gonna take him down.
I'm wondering what item he had on his Mighty-Or. I would have gone with the Assault Vest. Or Weakness Policy.
Oof. Smeargle again?
You must meet again.
Yo, why did he come out with the love? Did you see that? My man's Pokeball comes out with the love stamps.
Because he loves that motherfucker. Porygon 2,
Man, Lee.
just showing off at this point.
I mean, he wants those fresh Pokemon out there. He doesn't want any more to go down.
We styling.
Nah, I wouldn't say stop. My man was just being smart. He says, if I don't have to lose a Pokemon, don't.
Let's meet again.
He did lose one
No,
now.
he's just. Yep, but he doesn't have to lose any more, is what I'm saying.
Good point.
Go with the Black Sludge. And then.
See, this is why Toxapex is such a good Pokemon for him.
Why?
It's so bulky with like all that utility. There goes that Moody. Again, pretty sure we should ban that Moody, but
Well, then he'll probably not even use Smurf.
no, he would use Smeargle still because he's still broken even without Moody.
Yeah. Thunderbolt.
And you notice that
Jesus.
William had a Smeargle and didn't even come close to using that broken of a Smeargle.
I didn't even see him use Smeargle. Did he use Smeargle? He
Not,
didn't use it
not
this round.
this round, but he had him on a seam.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe this is a good point for Will to learn how to, like, utilize Smeargle.
Smeargle better.
Get your paint game up, son. Bob Ross that shit.
Can you imagine if Arise had 2 Smeargles?
King Shield.
That's what's broken about this. Obviously, Smeargle is pretty weak to physical attack. King Shield, when you hit it, reduces your physical attack. And protects.
Good game.
Now we're pulling
So-
up on...
So, Arise only lost 1 Pokemon that round.
Yep.
Golly gee willikers, Batman.
Alright, this is the last match of the week.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
I'll let you talk about this, because,
what a match it is.
I was there. Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I watched all the matches.
Bruh. Like, I don't even want to talk about this match.
I'm the commissioner. I watch all the matches. So let's talk about this match, though.
Where is Zach? Why is he not in the stream?
Zach, he's getting food with somebody. I don't know. Zach has total disadvantage in type and in utility from Kid Sid this week. And we can see he's bringing similar Pokemon to week 1. He's going for his slower, bigger hitters that he's probably going to use Trick Room on. Kid Sid over here using the Sylveon. Now, I'll have to say this. To Sid's credit, he just assumed that you could only bring Pokemon with moves from Sun and Moon. He didn't think, he was like, I would love to use the move tutors from Oris, but I
I
can't.
was just trying to keep it kosher. I was trying
I
to keep
didn't
it
even
kosher.
think to ask about it until after the match, but
Because had
So
that
he-
been the case,
so he doesn't use any Pokemon with any of the move tutor moves. Like he has 5 Pokemon on his team that probably could have benefited for some move tutor moves.
yes.
And then also there are some things that just like I don't say this to be a dick, but lack of experience in the normal competitive game cost him like something he didn't realize about one of his Pokemon, I would say. But
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It cost me. it was a good match. It was a good match overall.
Oh
Just,
man, Reese comes out and says, "Bro, you better bring that hyper voice, Sylveon." So this is spoiler alert. There's no hyper voice Sylveon here.
Yeah, because like,
There's no hyper voice
you know, because
Sylveon.
we initially started this for Sun and Moon, so I was like, well, if I, you know, bringing them from Oris, that's not Sun and Moon. So I had to ask Ian. I had to hit him up on the phone, be like, yo, my man, you know, I just had my match. You would have been dope if I could have bring Oris stuff. Can I even do that? Is that illegal? And he was like, nah, dude, Reese has been doing it. Like, you should have been doing that. So, a learning experience, as much of all of this is for me. So, I ain't mad at it. It was a good match regardless.
Yeah. Hang on. Anyway, all right, yeah. So it was a really good match, though, if we're being honest. So like, let's get into it. We'll count down to 3. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, cool. So kicking off here, Kid Sid challenging with his Alolan Executor and his ruby red shades on as though he were Cyclops in the Pokemon universe. He can't take them off or he's gonna blast your fucking head off. Here comes a shiny Sylveon and a Garbodor versus Slowpoke and Mudsdale. Now this is a really good matchup for Steven off bat. Garbodor sets Poison Spikes and Sylveon does not use Hyper Voice.
I love this move though. I love this move. This is probably one of my favorite Z moves. Tickle.
Twinkle Tackle. Twinkle Tackle. That's a
Get
good
in
one.
there.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit
Look
you.
at him. He's just like,
I'm gonna hit you.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit you.
Whoop, whoop, pew.
Take this.
Zach
Almost kills.
like, you didn't want any of that horse dick. I was like, that horse dick.
With the dreadlocks,
somehow
with the
avoided that
dreadlocks, dude, you know when a horse has dreadlocks, when anybody has dreadlocks, it just means, you know what that means? Bigger dick.
Is that an experience thing that you've just
I mean,
learned?
if you got dreadlocks, you got a big dick.
Alright.
I'll
I'll take your word for it, Murasame. I'll take your word for it.
I mean, dude, if you got the time and the patience to grow out your dreadlocks, like, obviously, you don't have to worry about your dick size.
Alright.
Alright, that's my horse goes down. Curiously not to hyper voice.
We know why it wasn't hyper voice. We know why. But bro, this dude,
Yo, Drampa.
the fucking
Hey, yo,
Anchor-
Drampa.
no,
Hey, yo,
Anchor-
Drampa.
Yo, Trampa. Captain Crunch over here, my man was slinging chains like he was the horse, just slinging that dick everywhere. Watch, my man just like throws it out, puts it on the table, doesn't even care.
Sylveon goes
Anchor
down.
shot.
Anchor shot.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't going
You're my-
nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. And then his wife just pulled his titties up and put them in my hand, John. It was weird.
It was weird, Jada. It was weird.
So Drampa can't go shit. He uses that Thunderbolt on the sup, bruh. Takes him out. Takes out that slow,
It was a
bro.
good. It was a good bit of trading back and forth. It was a good bit of trading back.
Ah, for real. There was a lot of that this week, but equally as much trade back and forth as there were RNG fucking malfunctions. Just like everybody missing or like somebody being confused but always hitting. Protect elongates that Yodrampa's life, and Anchor Shot locks in that fucking
Oh, bro,
Wigglytuff.
that Bo Bigglytuff, never saw it coming.
But
Never saw it.
Bigglytuff just gets dragged into the abyss. And Bug Buzz gets blocked by that Yodrampa.
I should have named Drampa Snoop.
Yeah, he looks like a Snoopy Snoop. You should have named him fucking Puff. The Magic Dragon, bro. Bug Buzz takes out Yodrampa.
Your Trampa, no.
Now this is where we have to talk about the problem with competitive experience. So, unbeknownst to Kid Sid, Feraligator's sheer force, when paired with Life Orb, cancels out Life Orb's damage dealing effect, so it cancels out the taking of damage from
Yo.
Life Orb, but
Not think Clink Clank was
maintains
that small.
yeah, for real. Maintains the bonus damage of Life Orb as well as the bonus damage of Sheer Force. So instead he uses the choice band?
Yeah, choice band.
Choice band, so he's stuck in crunch, and he can't use any other moves, and he can't take advantage of the true power of Sheer Force. And then the Voltec just comes out with the nuclear missile. Full force Z move.
Giga Volta Giga.
Giga Volta Havoc. It looks like an arrow shot right into the Kling Klang's mouth and just KOs him in one hit.
Yo, Clink Clank doesn't look that small.
No.
Like, I'm curious as to what.
Yeah, and
But
then
I
this
knew I was in trouble.
This muck comes out. So Poison
Muck is-
Spikes disappears. Is that an effect of Muck's ability or
I
something?
don't know. I was curious about that as well.
I need to know about that. Somebody chime in.
I'm gonna look it up right quick.
Yeah, why does Poison Spikes disappear? And for Alligator just can't do it alone without the aid of Life Orb Sheer Force. Quite honestly, Life Orb Sheer Force changed the whole would have changed the whole outcome of this match.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have an ability.
Cause you know what else would have changed it? Life Orb Sheer Force Crunch. Crunch would have canceled out its flinch, but it would have gained more damage and would have one-shotted Ivanus.
Alright, Jay says if a poison type comes out with spikes, it leaves.
Oh wow, interesting.
I had no idea. And he finally knocked off the choice band, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll just use Earthquake, because it's super effective. And I
Not
was like,
enough.
fuck. He's already got so much stat boost, it's ridiculous.
Yep, and Ivanus takes the KO. So really, relatively, really great matches this week, aside from my own. Which again, the RNG. I don't want to make excuses, but the RNG kind of fucked me up on that one. Pause. Yeah. So that's
Batkins, thank you for the follow.
that really sucked having that RNG damage on me, but some really good matches this week. We had everybody but me lose by like 1 or 2 Pokemon, and that's a lot of good fucking stats and a good battle there. Like that 17-minute battle we saw between Mike and Jordan, so far best battle of the entire season, possibly the league in general. And then every other match, even William, who is known for losing by a lot of Pokemon, I'm not even saying that to be a dick, goes down to like the last 2 Pokemon or not last 2, but he gets not 6-0'd like I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say he knocked out one of Arises, but I think Arises only died due to poison.
Yeah. Either way, good matches all around, and I think
last
that
but not
means
least-
Kalos takes week 2 in addition to week 1.
Yep. So, just some last little words of advice, because I didn't know. Make sure your matches are done before Friday. Wire opens up midnight Friday. Get your trades, get your waiver wires done. Get your
midnight
stuff.
Saturday morning.
This week coming up, we've got who's fighting in week 3. We got Ian versus Reese, Will versus Gur, Jalen versus Mike, Jordan versus myself, and then Zach versus Jay. That'll
Now,
be week 3 of the interconference.
now seeing the matches that we saw, I'm already on the lookout for 1,000 different Smeargle combos from Maurice. We've got other people fucking just killing their teams right now and doing really well. So week 3 is bound to be good. We got some good trades in too. So being 3rd week and having seen a lot of the same kind of Pokemon from week 1 in week 2, we're bound to see some of the other team strategies in week 3 because they don't want to be predictable. So that's what we're going to be looking out for. Yeah.
Speaking of predictable, as far as
Predictable.
Smeargle goes, now that we've seen the move Now that we've seen the moveset, is that moveset sticking?
No, I mean, he can do anything he wants with Smeargle's moveset, man. That's the worst fucking part about it.
Dirty.
But no, that was a good moveset in general for that Smeargle. So you know you're gonna want to hit him with some physical attack, but King Shield's gonna fuck you over if you're looking out for it. And if not King Shield, Spiky Shield, and if not Spiky Shield, Detect. Like any number of protecting abilities. Aris has access to it with a Moody Smeargle, so we're gonna see stat bonuses on Aris from the beginning.
Stat bonuses. So yeah, make sure you take out that Smeargle.
Yeah, yeah, I'm working on it.
Or at least have a fog or defog, because that takes out all the stat
Contingency plan.
changes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, not everybody has access to that. Well, we'll see what happens in week 3. We got some good matches up. I traded Gur this week. I think William traded Reese, and we had a couple other trades, and then I also picked up Ninetales from the waiver wire in place of Draglage. So I have Ninetales on my team now. I can go either Alolan or normal Ninetales. And again, unfortunately, I think Kid Sid missed his wire trade, and
I didn't miss it.
You just didn't
I
want
just
it.
refused to participate.
And then Zach did actually miss his wire and trade opportunities. So again, in addition to what we said earlier about getting your matches in, man, try to keep your eye on the list all week and kind of plan out what you're looking at. If you think you need certain Pokemon for your team this week, take advantage of the wire, take advantage of trade offers, and don't be afraid to ask for a Pokemon on your opponent's team that he's been using prominently, because he might be willing to part with something for a Pokemon on your team. So, don't be fucking stingy.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about anybody in general. But that'll do it for week 2, League Season 2.